Hello again. It's Friday, August 11th, 2017. This is JournalTV, and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news. Thursday was an historic day for the Allegheny Highlands, with Allegheny County and the city of Covington inking a joint economic development agreement at DSLCC. Several speakers praised the concept. Listen.
I commend the people involved in making this happen. Mike and I were together this morning in another meeting in Botetourt dealing with a situation that's not quite as important, but it's important for the Commonwealth and it's important for the growth of this area. So, it's a great day here in Allegheny. I thank you. I look forward to working with you, working for you, and I really appreciate the efforts by the local governments to merge and work in a cooperative fashion. Thank you.
You know, I just came up here from North Carolina. He had been a city manager down there. He said, we used to have this kind of a deal where sometimes a city and a county could share the tax revenue from one of these. Then we could share that revenue, pick a piece of property that looks likely and move forward on it together. And they both turned to me and looked at me and said, is there any way to do that in Virginia?
The fact that Covington and Allegheny approached this proactively from a purely voluntary standpoint with no other trigger or threat of local transitions or statuses is truly to be commended. One could say that this is actually analogous to a great first date or perhaps even an engagement.
But really all this meeting is about is giving ourselves the opportunity to do things together. I think we ought to meet 10 years from today. That will be the real most important meeting because that will tell you, have you done anything with the opportunity that you were given? So thanks staff for working on this, but everybody needs to keep in mind that all today is the opportunity. Let's see what we've done with that opportunity 10 years from now. Thank you.
In the past, because of those uniquenesses, we didn't get along all the time. 20, 25 years ago, you didn't see cooperation in the community. What we've come to, though, is we need to change. And that change is happening as we do things like this right here.
Separately, the Virginia General Assembly honored local chamber executive Teresa Hammond with a letter of commendation for being named Chamber Executive of the Year. Watch.
The Virginia House of Delegates of the Commonwealth of Virginia hereby offers sincere congratulations to Teresa Hammond, Executive Director of the Virginia Highlands Chamber of Commerce and Tourism, in recognition of being selected Chamber Executive of the Year by the Virginia Chamber of Commerce Executives, offered by Delegate Terry Austin on June 26, 2017, signed by G. Paul Nardo, Clerk of the House of Delegates. Teresa, on behalf of Commonwealth of Virginia, Chamber of Commerce, thank you for what you do for Allegheny House.
We'll be right back. In other big news, the Allegheny County Board of Supervisors spent 2 hours last night learning much more about a multi-million-dollar radio communications system that will revolutionize area public communications. The $8.8 million project could be in operation in a couple of years. Listen.
So we have 3 radio systems right now in Allegheny County that we are maintaining components of. In my vehicle, there's 3 radios, so I can try to talk to anybody I might need to talk to. So fast forward to now. We've been working on this particular project now for over 2 years. Getting things together, making sure that we have the best system for us that we can put together.
Local citizens with a sincere interest in the saving and restoration of the Longdale Recreation Area were treated to a detailed presentation of all the issues involved on Thursday. Here is U.S. Forest Service biologist Steve Tangway on the matter. Watch.
At the Washington level, they say, hey, we want to make sure that the ecosystems are resilient and they're open. So there's money there. So we're always trying to do everything with the same, whoever's money, and this is going to fit recreation, historical place and aquatic passage if we can get it.
In a news release Friday, Applebee's announced that it would be closing at least 100 of its restaurants. It isn't clear if those located in Lexington, Covington, or Lewisburg are on that list at this time. And now a word from our local sponsor. Demolition and other site cleanup work continues at the town-owned old CSX property in anticipation of the Huff Corporation soon locating there. The Journal will have more on this later. Covington's annual StreetScene event, featuring a huge number of classic and antique vehicles, begins tomorrow in the downtown area at 10 a.m. The True Cadence Band will be playing at the Jackson River Sports Complex beginning at 6:30 p.m. How about a few news briefs? Covington City Schools open on Monday. Bass Schools reopen on Wednesday. DSLCC begins August 21st. Word on the street is that CSX is strongly considering selling its 100-year-old administration building in Clifton Forge. The YMCA's 25th anniversary is set Saturday, August 19th, and watch for lane closure notices at the I-64 Lowmore exit throughout the weekend as paving projects proceed. Let's take a look at some upcoming events. And now for local obituaries. Karen Hall of Covington died on Thursday. The Errett Funeral Home is handling the arrangements. Pamela McCormick, 62 of Covington, died on Wednesday. Her funeral was set Sunday at the Granbury Memorial United Methodist Church. Let's check out the local weather forecast. On Saturday, it should be mostly cloudy with showers likely, high of 84 and a low of 63. On Sunday, partly cloudy, high of 82 and a low of 66. And on Monday, mostly cloudy with showers likely, high of 77 and a low of 66. And that's the way it is on Friday, August 11th, 2017. More stories, photos, interviews, and other videos are available 24/7, 365 on AlleghenyJournal.com, YouTube, and on our soaring Facebook page. Thanks very much for watching Journal TV.